Gentlemen, I have but one lamp by which my feet are guided. That is a lamp of experience. I know of no way of judging the future, but by the past. And by judging by the past, I wish to know what there has been in the conduct of the British ministry for the last 10 years to justify those hopes with which gentlemen have been pleased to solace themselves in the House. Is it that insidious smile with which our petition has lately received? Trust it not. It will be a snare to your feet. Suffer not yourselves to be betrayed with a kiss. Let us not, I beseech you, deceive ourselves any longer. We have done everything that can be done to avert the storm which is coming on. We have petitioned, we have remonstrated, we have supplicated, we have prostrated ourselves at the foot of the throne and implored its center position to arrest the tyrannical hands of the ministry and the parliament. Our petitions have been slighted, our remonstrances have produced additional violence and insult, and we have been spurned with contempt from the foot of the throne. In vain after these things may we indulge in the fond hope of peace and reconciliation. There is no longer any room for hope. If we wish to be free, if we mean to preserve, inviolate those inestimable privileges for which we have been so long contending, and which we have pledged ourselves never to abandon until the glorious object of our contest shall be obtained, we must fight! I repeat it, we must fight and appeal to the arms of the God of hope. A host is all that is left us. They tell us that we are weak, unable to cope with such formidable adversity. But when shall we be stronger? Will it be next week or next year? Will it be only British soldiers totally stationed in every house? Shall we gather strength by irresolution and inaction? Shall we acquire the means of effectual resistance by lying supinely on our backs, hugging the delusive phantom of hope until the enemy shall bound us hand and foot? We are not weak. If we make a proper use by which the God of nature has placed in our power 3 millions of people, armed in the holy cause of liberty, and in such a country that as which we possess, are invincible by any force by which our enemy can send against us. Besides, we shall not fight our battles alone. There is a just God who presides over the destinies of nations, who will rise up our friends to fight the battles for us. The battle is not to the strong alone, it's to the active, the vigilant, and the brave. Besides, we have no election. If we base enough to desire it, it is already too late to retire from the contest. Our chains are forged. Their clanking may be heard on the plains of Boston. The war is inevitable. And let it come. It is in vain to extenuate the matter. Gentlemen may cry, peace, peace, but there is no peace. The war has begun. The next gale that sweeps from the north will bring to our ears the clash of resounding arms. Our brethren are already in the field. Why stand we here idle? What is it that gentlemen wish? What would they have? Is life so dear and peace so sweet as to be suffered at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God! I know not the course that others may take, but as for me, give me liberty!